Hello, my stitchy friends. How are you guys doing? It's Jock's Girl. Um, I have a cold, so I might sound a little funny, but it's me. I thought I would give you guys an update on what I've been working on. This is gathering honey, and let me just tell you, I realize that I'm a one project girl. Um, there, well, I do have two projects going on. That's because I am keeping one in my bag for work, and I'm keeping this one here at home, but I really want to get this one done, so I'm just going to work solely on this when I have time. Because like I mentioned before, I started college, and that's where I should be spending all my time, but I don't feel good, and I got to go to work in a couple of hours, so I slept all day, and then I thought I would stitch on here for a little bit before work. Anyhow, so gathering honey, I love it. I love to run my hands over it. And, you know, some people might say, oh, you're spreading oil. I don't care. It's my piece. I don't care. I'm going to wash it. And if the oils don't come out, I don't care. That's fine. I love touching it. I do think that once I'm done stitching this whole project, I'm going to redo the bee's wings. It called for like double thread, but it just looks so congested. I don't know, this, especially this wing. Those stitches are supposed to be the daisy chain, I think you call it. Not necessarily happy with those ones, so I think I'm just gonna take them out, redo them, and stitch them single. Anyways, the last time I showed this, I was here. I was building that wall. So I did that. Pretty pleased with myself, and then I decided to go up here because I still had some of these thread colors because they alternate. You can see between each other. There's, you know, light in the dark and light in the dark. I love that. I enjoyed doing that checkerboard pattern. So since I still had thread, I decided to, you know, since it was on the needle, keep going and just kind of systematically. That's how I like to work. So I went around and finished this wall, and I have not started building this wall yet, but I will, because I need to build that wall, and I still need to build that wall, so that'll make some nice borders for what's to come inside. And I like it. It's containing and protecting my little vegetables that are here, probably from the bunnies and deer and other animals that haven't been invited in yet. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, last time I showed you us here, and then I started working here, and when I got about right here, I had started to do a different stitching technique with letting my stitches be looser. I was watching Dina's videos. Hello, Dina. I love your videos. I binge watched a lot of them, because if I find, well, when I find videos that people have made, and there's several of them, I like to start from the beginning and just go through and binge watch. So I watched all hers, and in one of her episodes titled "They're All Winners," she had mentioned how Vanna, the Twisted Stitcher, which I need to see her videos. Everyone's been raving about her. I've been listening to everybody rave about her, so I need to watch her videos. So Vanna, if you're watching this, I will be watching your videos from start to finish. But Vanna had mentioned that most likely what was meant by her stitches being too tight was not so much the puckering and such, but that they should be fluffy. So these stitches are not fluffy now, but I did go through and I was like making them loose, but in a good way. I liked the look. It was so pretty. So I could tell that it was different. My thought process came to, if I kept it that way, it's possible you'd be able to see it once it was under glass. And I'm hoping that this will be an heirloom piece for my grandchildren or great-grandchildren. My daughter, for sure, if she wants it, but, you know, then it kind of just goes from there. So I posted a message back in January on Cross Stitch Finish Line, and I posed the question, would you guys continue to do that? Would you leave it, or should they all be consistent? So after reading everybody's responses, thankfully everyone, not everyone, but, you know, people had responded. I decided to remove all the stitches and rebuild that wall. So it's a couple of hours worth of work. I don't feel bad about it. I feel good about it. I enjoyed doing it. It was easy pattern to do, so not a problem. From there, I put in the flagstone that supports the border of this wall, and then I needed to put in like a little highlight stitch, back stitch. So that, oh my goodness, that was, I don't really care for that so much because I don't travel my thread. So it was stitch, then, you know, like, not tie it off. Well, I did do some tying offs, but then cut the thread and then start over. So, excuse me, I hope I didn't make you sick. This is the back. So it's a little crazy looking. This brown one here, this dark brown, that is, can't be helped. Those lines, that is because it's the back stitch from this part here. But this is what it looks like. So you can see where that one does look like a knot, kinda, huh? But anyways, so it's kind of fuzzy. I'm almost afraid to trim them because I did the best I could to like go back and forth under the little bit of flagstone just to give some extra thread, so if they do get cut short, they don't come loose, because I have had that happen. So these ones will remain a little bit longer, but kind of looks messy. I don't like it, but that's why it's on the back. And my grandchildren, my great-great-great-great-grandchildren will never see it until they take it apart. And I think when I'm done with it and have it mounted and everything, I'm going to put a message in there underneath. Use some pencil so it never leaks through. And just write a message and say that I love them. Whoever it is who opens this up. And they may never see it. It may always remain there, but just a little secret message. What a fun idea, right? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that is it for now. Oh, okay, duh. So after I got done building this wall, I worked a little bit some more on this flagstone here because I was working here with these colors, ran out of my thread, which I have plenty of thread. I just need to pick up that thread color and put it back in my needle, but I was too excited to start working inside here. And so I believe this is a radish or a turnip. So this is the top of it, and I enjoyed doing this. I love the pattern. It was easy. I didn't have to keep looking at my copy of the pattern. It was easy enough to figure out and do. So there you go. I'm going to try to give you weekly updates if I can. I won't be getting a whole heck of a lot done, but at least I'll share with you with what I have. Alright, everyone. take care, and hopefully you guys will all stay, healthy. I unfortunately have to go to work. We are very short nurses. A lot of them have been getting sick. A lot of patients are coming in sick, and I wear a mask to work, but it still doesn't prevent me from getting sick. We have a lot of nurses that are out right now. A lot of them are pregnant. They're out on maternity leave, or they have been themselves not doing well with their pregnancies. So we are very, very, very short staffed. So I have to go to work, doing my best to not try to get anybody else sick. And but having a cold is not an indication for a nurse to remain home. So I'm able to go to work with good conscience. All right. Take care, everyone, and talk to you later. Bye.